Hello, Erongo Talk viewers, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Erongo Talk. Today, I'm your host, Sheldon Johannes, and we join you from Slowtown Roosters in Walvis Bay. So, today we'll bring you, as per usual, the latest weather and tides, latest news, and we are joined by Nadine Phiri, the curator at the Museum of Swakopmund, who will be telling us about the upcoming Heritage Week in Swakopmund. So, stay tuned for more on this. Now for our first story. Nani Penny working on first studio project. Songwriter and rapper Nani Penny Kashaka, a 22-year-old, is busy working on his first studio project titled Yellow Tape, which he intends to release on digital musical platforms. The 12-track project will feature various artists for the coast, namely Big Dog, a Bearded Wolf, as well as Ralph Cotto. Nani Penny and Bearded Wolf previously collaborated in crowd favorite track titled Bean Grinding. According to the Midnight Hitmaker, the project will be a combination of R&B and rap songs. He says that the aim is to make it as motivational as possible so that it clearly speaks to the listeners. And then for our second story, Talula to host a musical fundraising event. So theater queen Talula and a couple of her friends will be hosting a musical show titled Judge in the Mirror on the 17th of September. The event, which will raise funds for the needy members of Swakopmund community, will be hosted at the Nama Primary School Hall. According to Talula's assistant, Rhino Duplessis, he says that those attending can expect 3 hours of fun. It is an evening of fun, music and messages and message they can relate to in their own lives. You will laugh, you will cry, and you will feel that there are people that understand you, reminding you that you are not alone and everything will work out at the end, Duplessis said. He further explained that all funds raised per show will benefit a specific cause of a person. Talula is the kind of girl who really wants to make a difference in the community, and then she aims to help people in a need and who suffer from depression. Her shows started about 2 years ago. And then now for our third and final story. Namibians urged to join in the cleanup day. Namibians are encouraged to participate in this year's World Cleanup Day taking place on Saturday. And the theme, this is the only home we have. Romeo Muyunda, the spokesperson of the Environment Ministry, said Namibia has been participating in the global event by hosting national clean-up campaigns since 2018, when it was initiated by President Hage Geingob. So the event is aimed at creating awareness and encourages Namibians to adopt attitudes that will ensure Namibia's environment is free of waste, Muyena said. Muyena further added that in the observance of this year's cleanup day, Namibians from all walks of life are encouraged to mobilize themselves to take part in activities countrywide.
Erongo Talk brings you community news in the Erongo region. Erongo Talk aims to reach coastal residents, keeping them updated on what's happening in their community. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 102.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: Erongo, The Republican, Algemene Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and Namibia Media Holdings. Erongo Talk focuses on community news, weather update, fishing report, helpful tips, as well as sport and entertainment. For news-related or advertising queries, contact Erongo Talk at synergy.com.na. Erongo Talk, our community, your news.
We are in the company of Nadine Phiri, the curator for the Museum of Swakopmund. Nadine, how are you doing?
Doing very well. Very excited for what's coming.
Now, what's coming, Nadine?
It's Heritage Week time, and we're so excited because it starts next week from the 19th to the 24th, and we're finally able to open up to the public again. We can have in-person events, and we were looking forward for that for 3 years now.
Wow. Now, what can the public expect this year?
We're starting off on Monday, the 19th, in the afternoon at 3 o'clock with having a variety of dignitaries come in and talking about the theme. Now, the theme for this year is very interesting. It's unity in diversity. So we have, like I said, dignitaries coming in to talk to them about that subject, what it means to them, what it means to the community, what it means to the education sector. We have a special performance planned by Mondesa Youth Opportunities, which we're very excited about. So if you have time on Monday at 3 o'clock, come make a turn at the Swakopmund Museum. Yes. Then also we have a very, very special tour this year that you can book. And that is a storytelling tour through the museum. Meaning we have chosen a variety of objects and we'll tell you the story about these objects. Like, for example, do you know the history of this pharmacy? If you want to find out, you better come and book a tour with me for next week to hear the story.
Instance, we've got a very interesting piece right over here. What's this all about?
Well, this used to be for the pharmacist, the cashier.
Yes.
So this is how you used to pay about 100 years ago.
My goodness, I don't think today's children will have an idea or clue what this is all about.
No, I don't think so either. The good news is, for school kids, it's free of charge. So parents can bring your kids and only the other standard rates apply. So please come and book that tour. It's going to be exciting.
Yes, so if you would like to know what this is all about, next week will be the perfect opportunity for you to come and learn about this piece of machine. How old is it, by the way?
About 100 years old.
My goodness, wow. Is it still working?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay. What else do we have lined up for us, Nadine?
Then on Friday evening, we actually have a paint and wine evening at the museum, which is also the first. I mean, who has ever thought that they could paint at the museum, huh?
Or have a glass of wine.
Oh, have a glass of wine. So there is a limited space. So please, if you want to come, make your bookings because the seats are filled very quickly. But this is the functions that's happening at Swakopmund Museum.
Yes.
Now, we always work with COSTEF as well. So COSTEF, Arts and Crafts Center, is having a workshop for kids where they're going to learn how to tie-dye a T-shirt, which is very interesting. There's also limited spaces, so bookings is essential. Yes. That will happen on the 20th and the 21st, so in the afternoon of Tuesday and Wednesday. And then something very special. When we got the theme, Unity in Diversity, we thought, it's the perfect opportunity to do storytelling, and storytelling around a bonfire. So we're going to host a bonfire at COSTEF on Saturday, the 24th. And there will be fire dancers, there will be drummers, and there will be an awesome storyteller who's going to come and entertain us.
Is he Namibian?
Yes, he is Namibian.
So it will be a true Namibian experience.
Yes. So come, and the first 50 who arrive will get a free glühwein on the house. So please come. It's free of charge. You don't have to pay.
Yes.
The only payment you have to make is bring a little bit of your time. The doors will open at 6 at Kostev Arts and Crafts Center. So please come support us. And then this year, something very special as well, the Erongo Regional Council is going to host a cultural day. And that will take place on Thursday, the 22nd.
Yes.
So please make a turn. There will be loads of different stands with loads of cultural food and people selling cultural things. A truly Namibian experience again.
Nadine, you mentioned booking. How do one go about making a booking?
So the best thing is to call me. I can mention my phone number. It's 081 2947 344. If you don't like calling, you can also send me a WhatsApp or a message.
Okay.
That's no problem at all, and we can take it from there.
Wonderful. Now, what's the significance of Heritage Day?
Heritage Week is something very important for Namibia. It's not only in Swakopmund that events take place. Events take place all over Namibia. So please hit the social media pages for Namibian Heritage Week. The importance is we want to show off our heritage. We want to let Namibians know that we are worth something, that our heritage is truly unique, and that it should be celebrated. And that's why we, on a national level, make such an effort to every year bring Heritage Week in the 3rd week of September, because we should be proud of our heritage and where we come from. And Namibia has a beautiful story to tell. And why not showcase it during that week?
Perfectly. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Nadine.
Market Watch is a daily publication covering the most important market-related topics. You'll find the economic indicators and company news in brief on a daily basis. Market Watch also features interesting and informative focus topics like medical, properties and cars weekly. The ever-popular classifieds as well as tenders and vacancies can also be found in the Market Watch, which is a part of the daily NMH newspapers, namely Republican, Algemene Zeitung and Namibian Sun, reaching audiences all over the country and possible new clients.
Local tour operator Sandwich Harbour 4x4 saw the need to introduce a brand new 3-day excursion into the desert, calling it Shipwrecks and Diamonds. For this segment, we'll focus on the abandoned diamond settlements. Traveling all along the coastline, heading south towards Walvis Bay, that's about 200 kilometers, we head inland to the first diamond mining settlement, Grillenberger. The discovery of diamonds in 1908 around Kolmanskooper resulted in an uncontrollable diamond rush, forcing the government to establish a no-entry area, the Sperrgebied, between 26 degrees south and the southern border of the country, stretching 100 kilometers inland. Now for this settlement, Grillenberger, it was home to a large machine workshop, store, a small field hospital with 20 beds, a slaughterhouse, police office and post office with a switchboard for local telephone communication. For senior employees, a hall was erected as well as storage facilities and stables. Here is a complete walk through one of the houses at the Grillenberger settlement. Grillenberger was established between the area of Conception Bay and Muir Bay, and at the time, no form of engine-driven transport was available during the first 15 years. One sample of an ox wagon fitted with special wide iron bands to make transportation in sandy areas is visible just north of Grillenberger. During the first weeks of the diamond rush, diamonds were picked up by hand from the surface of the desert. But after some trial and error, the trommel sieves were introduced. They were hand operated and larger amounts of sediment could be sieved. Subsequent to the sieving, the diamond bearing gravel was hand jigged or gravitated in smaller round sieves. Not far from the diamond mining operations, the contract laborers were accommodated in A-frame huts. About 12 workers lived in a A-frame hut.
Platz am Meer is a landmark on the coastline of Namibia, a home to quality shops and quality restaurants, a select variety of fashion and food retailers, as well as banks, not to mention the pier with 36 luxury apartments and entertainment for the whole family. Find us at corner of Tabarite and Albatross Street, Vineta North, Swakopmund. Call us on 064 462 242. Visit platzammeer.com.na or at Platz am Meer on Facebook. Platz am Meer, enhancing your coastal experience. Namibia's hospitality is as vibrant as its people. Join the What's Cooking team as they travel the country cooking, chatting, and celebrating local personalities and the joy of food. If you think you have a standout offering, whether it's a restaurant, bar, pop-up event, or braai stand, get in touch with the What's Cooking team at cooking@synergy.com.na, and we will be there to show the world what's cooking. Programs air every Friday at 4 p.m. on all the NMH Facebook platforms, as well as on NTV, DSTV channel 285, and GoTV channel 94 at 9 p.m.
And then unfortunately we come to the end of today's Erongo Talk episode. So if you want to read more on the stories that we provided today, please make sure to visit our website. It's at www.erongo.com.na. And then make sure to follow us on social media. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Send us a telegram on 08117040. Please, for an alternative, watch our shows on DSTV, that's on channel 285, and then channel 94 on GoTV. And then that's all for today. Bye.
So many dreams, but now it seems we have to let go and go over the rainbow. So guanene, baba. So guanene, baba. Words of the lion, I was not the stallion. The Tin Man is broken, and Dorothy's crying. So guanene, baba. So guanene, baba, baba. Soquanele, papa. Soquanele, baba. Soquanele, papa. Soquanele, baba, baba. Soquanele, baba. Soquanele, baba. Soquanele, baba. Soquanele, baba, baba.